what the haters talking about.
What's up, family? A member of the Republican Party is receiving backlash after saying that Martin Luther King Jr. would have wanted someone armed by his side on the day he was assassinated. Christina Cook, who is the chairman of the Republican Party in Denver, wrote in a Facebook post, "I bet Dr. King wishes he'd had a sniper on his side that day." She said this after someone posted an old photo of her holding a gun. But it didn't stop there. Martin Luther King Jr.'s daughter, Bernice King, chimed in. She said, "Listen to his speech, 'I've been to the mountaintop,' delivered on the evening before he was assassinated. My father knew his time on earth was short. He stood by his nonviolent philosophy. He would not have wanted a gun battle on his behalf. Don't use him for this. Hashtag MLK." Member of the Republican Party. Are you shocked that somebody said that from the Republican Party? I'm not. Whoo, man. It's like, well, I'm glad they killed him, but I'm going to use this statement to justify my defense of using a gun. Now, you know, if Martin Luther King would have had a sniper on his side that day, he probably would be alive. That pretty much goes against Christina's morals, her plan, her code of ethics. You know she didn't like Martin Luther King Jr. Here's the deal. Although I vehemently have a disdain for that woman, I think she's right. I think that when people know they can get it, just like you can get it, they tend to get right. Because nobody just wants to die. Bullies have to be bullied. I just don't see any other way. If somebody can't get it and they're a bully, what is the incentive for them to change? There is none. Had Martin Luther King had armed security, trusted armed security, there's a good chance he wouldn't have died that day. I believe in gun rights. I believe in all of that. The main reason why nobody comes through and conquer America is because they know they're going to get them bombs and them missiles and them bullets aimed at them. And they're going to hit the target. That's why nobody messes with America. That's why nobody messes with China. That's why America, who is a textbook bully, don't mess with China. Because they know. They know they know what it is. Man, China ain't playing no games. That's why America won't mess with North Korea. Any other little small country where the president was talking all that noise and talking all hard and testing missiles and all, man, America would have been invaded them and taken them out. Why won't they do it to North Korea? Because they know North Korea got a big brother, and that big brother's name is China. And China don't play no games. All of this stuff about being nonviolent, hey, Martin Luther King, he lived his life the way he wanted to, and he did what makes him sleep good at night. Fighting back makes me sleep good at night. Shooting back makes me sleep good at night. In fact, not just shooting back, I'll go on the offense. I'll start it off if that's what it is. If we got to be at war, then we at war, we at war. I'll start it off. If I'm Martin Luther King Jr.'s armed security and I see a sniper, I see somebody pointing a gun at him, I'm shooting him first. I would have shot him right between his eyes first. I wouldn't have waited on nothing. That's how you protect and serve. So while I have nothing but bad things to say about that woman, Christina Cook, I do agree with those words. I bet you, well, you know what? Let me back up. I don't agree with the exact words because she said, I bet MLK wishes he had a sniper on his side that day. I'm not so sure about that. The dude was nonviolent to the end. They say that he changed some of his rhetoric, but I don't believe that he was ready to become nonviolent. So I don't know. Perhaps he would not have wanted a gun battle on his behalf. But I would have, had it been me. Oh yeah. I believe that if somebody's going to hit you anyway, you may as well hit them back. In fact, kick it off. But what say you? Do y'all think that if MLK had an opportunity to do it all over again, would he actually walk into that burning house anyway, knowing that he could be gunned down at any moment? Or would he switch it around this time and make sure that whoever was trying to get at him got first? Drop a comment. In fact, I don't even want to know just about MLK. What do you think? What would you have done? Go with the sniper, knowing that your life is at risk, or take your chances on your own, non-violent. Drop a comment. No more talk.
What the haters talking about?